about how much we as a program appreciate the support that we've gotten from our fans this year. They've been just tremendous with the type of season that we've had. They've been so supportive, and they've been there. And tonight was just more of the same. So I want to say thank you to all our fans and people who have fought with us all year long, doing us a down year. It's just a speed bump. It's not a train wreck. We'll get back to where we're supposed to be. But the crowd was into it, gave us a tremendous lift, and they've been doing it all season. So I can't say enough. I don't know. Can't find words to say how much we appreciate how supportive they've been. North Carolina team that played for the national championship last year, are just they hurt you in so many ways. I thought we did a good defensive job for the most part, especially in the first 10 minutes of the game. But we had a dip there at about the 10-minute mark where we were missing layups and they were hitting threes. And we had good shots. We attacked the basket. We got all the way there. And we didn't finish. A lot of it because of their athleticism, the ability to contest shots and make you hurry and move the ball around. That's what their athleticism would do for you. We came back the second half, and that's what we've done the last 3 games. We dug ourselves out of a ditch. But I look up, and it takes so much out of our kids fighting out of those holes that I look up, and we run the fast break, and everybody's kind of trotting, not getting to the checkpoints, running with their head down, trying to find a spot to rest. We elected to go with the same system, even though we don't have the same level of depth that we've had in the past. But Darren Green played 40 minutes against Miami, and so the night is a result of those 40 minutes, a one-day turnaround, and you lose your legs. You don't quite have the energy when you have to go deep from 25 down like we did at Miami to come back and win the game. We've always been accustomed to keeping those minutes, 27, 28 minutes. So there he is going 40 minutes, and you see the results of all the extra minutes that we've had to play during the course of the season. I'm hoping that the challenges that we faced this year, that we've learned, the mindset you have to be in to be able to compete at the highest level. I think we learned a lot about ourselves, learned a lot about, I know as a coach, this has been a tremendous learning year for me. Even though I've got 50 years in the business, I realize now that the season, my home season over, that you got to prepare yourself for the unexpected. And I got to give more respect to the youngsters on our team, having the right to make their decisions on how they want to move on with their lives. And we have to do a better job in communicating with our guys so that we all on the same page, so we don't have those unexpected things happen to us like we did this year. Injuries is a part of the game. You got to have enough quality depth that you can overcome that. But this has been one of those years that's challenges, and I hope that we've learned and grown and become more focused and tougher as a result of going through the year. We like this team. We know we're going to be a little different next year. We're going to add the right pieces. But this program has made a tremendous move forward. We've garnered the respect on a national basis, especially in the ACC. And that pride alone, I think, will give us the reason why we can finish very strong. We still got some unique opportunities ahead of us. We got to go to play a very dangerous Virginia Tech team this weekend, and then we have the ACC tournament to look forward to. So, but we just got to give the same effort we gave the last 20 minutes for the whole 40 minutes, and I think hopefully the outcome will be a little different. Any questions?
Did this game feel like the last game in the sense of just the
It's just, we're not checking it in. our guys, their attitudes have been great all week. But I just think that the way we've teached, and the way we've taught, and the way we play, we got to have a better rotation than what we've had this year. You know, we built our program. Sometimes, you know, I play 11 guys in the first 10 minutes. And early on, when we started this move, you guys were questioning what in the world we're doing. But as a result of how we play, how we've been playing, and what our system requires us to do, you got to have a lot more. You can't play guys 38, 39, 34 minutes and expect them to hold up, defending 94 feet, pushing the ball as hard as we like to push it. Then you get slow transitions, and you're not battling for those offensive rebounds. But I think that's why I said I think we've learned and grown that we know our system works. That we got to put some additional pieces to have a little more quality depth. And I think our guys are looking forward to the challenge of going to Virginia Tech, a team that's been a pain in everybody at their place. And we're excited about going to the ACC tournament. Let's see what we can do. Been a lot of stories of teams that have had average seasons below, and they go into their tournament and they do great things. So we hope that's going to be us. But we got one more regular season game. Can't start talking too much about the tournament till we play that last game, because in Blacksburg, it's going to be a real challenge. It's like it is when people come to play us here.
More questions for Coach?
Holding Baycott to 1 point and then still, you know, having a tough time.
But you know, we scored a lot of points in the paint, and you think about the point blank layups that we missed during the game. I mean, our game plan was pretty good defensively, and what we have seen them be consistently doing in their strong points. I mean, they 11 of 18 from 3 in the first half. I mean, that's not normal for them. But I think when you come on the road and you're hungry and you're focused, that's why college basketball is such a great game, because youngsters can get their mental state of mind to the point where they can go out and play at their very, very best. And that's what our program has developed to, where people know when they come here, they got to have that focus, and they were on point. I mean, guys on the team who never shot 3 for 4 from 3, they were on point tonight. And I'm sure though we could do a little better job contesting those shots, because they were shooting behind screens, and normally we don't let that happen. But a lot of that's because of us not being quite as experienced as we normally have been, but also the fact that they executed their offense, and they had the mental frame of mind where they were focused to knock those shots down. And that's what great talent would do, and great teams would do. A blue blood program who trying to figure out how they can get to the NCAA tournament. This would have been a very bad loss for them in the position that they're in. So you got to take your head off to them. They did what they had to do, and we come up a little short.
Are you always finding yourself at this time of year thinking a little bit ahead to the following season, even though you have a season ahead of you now, or is it a different situation?
Well, quite naturally, when you have this kind of season, mentally you saying, I know I got to fix this. And so you give it all you have. You don't chuck the season. Like, our kids not playing like they are not wanting to finish. They representing themselves. But as a head coach, and what we built here, obviously, the buck stops with me. You know, I feel fully responsible. You know, and but I think this is a speed bump. We didn't drive off the cliff, and I think our experience say more than likely we're gonna get this turned around and get it fixed. More than likely, I think our track record says that. But I'm not looking. I would be not doing my job if I wasn't making plans. But that doesn't take away from the focus that we have. The task at hand is to go on to war and learning and growing and getting better as we prepare, you know, for the continuance of our program. So don't read anything into that. I think the second half in Miami and second half we played another night show that, you know, we going at it. And I like to see that. And that's encouraging, as I know what they're learning and how they're growing. I'm disappointed that we're not winning those games. But I see some potential here, and I just got to tweak it and add some significant pieces. And I think that, but I can't not plan for the future. And we got to finish this one strong.
Everybody else set?